to see everyone. This is Flip the Script. It is a wrestling news podcast for the Script Wrestling Federation. And as you can tell, I'm already decked out for Raw. I am ready. I will be in Mitch's chat later on today for Monday Night Raw. Make sure to be there and press that like button. Speaking of pressing the like button, make sure, as we are in the boardroom, by the way, that is the room you see behind me here, the boardroom of the SWF offices. All right. Flip the script by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Share the stream and chill with the team. Ring the bell for all notifications so that you never miss anything that happens here at the Script Wrestling Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network. Follow me on X and Twitch at ScriptWF. Also ring the bell for all notifications. All right. Next watch party will be AEW Dynamite tomorrow. Excuse me. It'll be Wednesday at 6:50 Central Time. Wednesday, not tomorrow. AEW Dynamite is what we'll be doing next. That is the programming note I've got. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now partnered up with the Hardcore Sports Network. Therefore, from now on, I will be doing Flip the Script on Monday right before Mitch goes live for Raw. And I will be doing Wednesday Night Dynamite at the usual time. And then I will be doing WWE SmackDown on Friday at the usual time. So, Jonesy, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. Make sure if you are on the Scripps Wrestling Federation channel, please hit that like and subscribe. And if you're on the Hardcore Sports Network, please press the like and subscribe if you have not already. Hellfire Kai, how you doing? What it do, Federation crew? Amen. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. As always, I get my 5 flames. Patrick gets his 4 flames. And Patrick says hello to Kai. All right. Also, say hello to Johnsy. He is in the, I guess he's in the Hardcore Sports Network channel. Let's see. Who you got winning tonight? Actually, I have not looked up to see who the what's on the card tonight. I've been busy with the wrestling news of the week. But anyway, let me know who's wrestling tonight, and I'll let you know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for this wrestling news podcast, what's his name? John V is his name, Hellfire. JOHNSIE. All right. So, John V is one of our regulars from the Hardcore Sports Network. Hopefully, he'll become one of our um, uh, as he gets 5 flames. How about that? All right. Everybody says hello. And John Z, just so you know, the flame is how Hellfire says hello to everybody here in the Swift Wrestling Federation. By the way, if you want to, you can go over to Swift Wrestling Federation on YouTube and hit that like and subscribe if you want to join me over there. Uh, but anyway, let's get in with the news, shall we? And new. That's right. And new. We've got two and news. First of all, of course, you saw the Rumble. Hopefully, you saw the Rumble with me and Mitch. Uh, it was interesting to say the least. But we do have a new champion, I believe. But first, let's talk about AAA. AAA last night. We got a new #1 contender to the AAA Cruiserweight Championship. That would be TJP. Yes, TJP is in AAA now, associated with the WWE in some way or fashion. All right. I am so glad that TJP is back in the family. As far as that is concerned, he is a great wrestler. Also coming from AAA last night, La Parka, not the same La Parka that we know from years past in WCW, but this La Parka, he is in AAA and he qualified for the Rey de Reyes tournament, and the prize is a sword, sort of like a trophy kind of thing. That's very very important to the Mexican fan base. All right, so we had let's see, we had a new champion, I believe, from Royal Rumble, didn't we? Was it the same La Parka that was in the Royal Rumble? Yes, it was, Patrick. Yes, it was the same La Parka. That would mean that he joins 3 others that have yet to be named because he's the first to qualify. But he will join 3 others in a fatal 4-way to determine who is Rey de Reyes, which in English translation it means King of Kings. So anyway, my goodness, I cannot believe I just let's see. am I thinking? Anyway, I'll get back to it if I remember. Empty stadium. Yeah, it sure looked empty to me. But what they're saying is that because of the lighting situation, there was LED lights on every seat, which was causing the arena to appear empty on TV. Now, here's my thing about that. What in the world do they call full? 25,000 people, I don't call full. Especially when that stadium holds over 70,000 people. 25,000 people, I call an embarrassment. But I have heard the reason for the low turnout in the Royal Rumble, as far as fans go, is because of the ticket prices. Hang on one second. They really think that new lighting fixtures was why the stadium looked empty. That's what they're saying. That is what they're saying. Oh, it was not the Royal Rumble. Hang on, let me go back to it. And new. It is AEW Collision the same day and same time as the Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new TNT champion defeating Mark Briscoe, and that would be Tommaso Ciampa. Yes, in Tommaso Ciampa's debut match on Collision, he defeated Mark Briscoe for the TNT Championship. Yay. Why does this matter? I don't know. I mean, they're giving this guy the sky because he turned down WWE's big offer to go with them. I don't understand it. But congratulations to Tommaso Ciampa for dethroning Mark Briscoe to become your new TNT champion. Now let's get on to the new empty stadium. Now, this is not the only reason why the Royal Rumble was a royal fumble, in my opinion. They brought out Rusev. They flew Rusev to the Royal Rumble for a 90-second appearance. He spent 90 seconds in that ring, and then that was it. We haven't seen Rusev in I don't know how long in the WWE, and that's what they do with him. Will Raleigh, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. We are doing Flip the Script right here. And Patrick says hello. Lots of news today in the wrestling world. It sure is. I'm only going by what I heard throughout the week. So, Bruce, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Part of the Script Wrestling Federation family. I'm so glad to see you, Bruce. Rusev booking was awful. in Rumble 1 minute and 30 seconds apparently. Yeah, 90 minutes. That's it. Scripps, I hope you had a good day, and also hope you had a good weekend. I sure did. Um, we are going to really ramp it up now that we are part of the Hardcore Sports Network. Hello, Bruce Harper, says Patrick. Scripts, I made an atomic leg drop on the like button. Yeah, make sure everybody does it. Come on. I want to see at least 10 likes today. Uh, so go tell all your friends. Uh, go tell all your enemies. I don't care. Because I guarantee you, if you do tell your enemies that you watch wrestling, they won't be your enemies anymore. All right. Now, so I'm done talking about the empty stadium because that's beating a dead horse. I mean, 25,000 people. Okay, they want to tell me. Okay, they tried to tell us that the 25,000 people was one of the highest attendance records internationally for WWE. Are they serious? When you have a 90, supposedly a over 90,000 record for a U.S. based WrestleMania. I mean, come on. You're gonna tell me that 25,000 was the highest based international? Man, it's ridiculous. All right, now Royce Keys debuts tonight, or excuse me, not tonight. He debuted in the Royal Rumble. Again, what an embarrassment of a debut. Didn't last too long. Maybe they should consider lowering these insane ticket prices for these shows. Exactly. I forget what the ticket price was. I do know that in U.S. dollars it was $270 for the tickets, but that's not the same. Translated into their currency, it was well over 1,000. So you can imagine. But anyway, the Royce Keys debuts. Yes, the name Royce Keys is special because Royce is the name of his kid, and Keys is the maiden name for his mom. So, yeah, I would say that's pretty special there for that name. All I see wrestling fans talking about today is Liz winning who's winning the chamber? Men's, women's, who you got? I have no clue. I mean, we haven't got that far yet, so I have no idea. I've got Tippy Time and Cody. I'm glad about that because I mean we've still got Flip the Scripts uh, like 3 times in a row before we get to that. So, um, Cody for the men, I'm unsure about that. About the ladies though. Yeah. Um, who do you think winning, Raquel or Victor? I've got Victor. Oh, Raquel and Victor are fighting today in Raw at Raw. I definitely have Victor. And by the way, if you do not know, Mitch and somebody else, I can't remember who that was, but they are going to be doing the Monday Night Raw watch party for the Hardcore Sports Network. I will be in the chat. So please go over there, subscribe to them, and support them as well. All right. Will Raleigh Sport gets 4 flames. How about that? So anyway, we got a new producer in TNA. Yeah. And as far as I'm concerned, she can produce me all she wants. Her name is Candice Michelle. Yes, the same Candice Michelle that was from years past in the WWE Diva era. A lot of people think Tibby Time, Bianca, or Roxanne. Okay. In the chamber. Yeah, I understand. So, good for her. I hope that she does well in her new producer role. We have some unfortunate news coming up for both AEW and WWE. But we're fixing to find out what's going on. All right. General manager out. This general manager that I'm speaking of is Ava. Yes, Ava, ladies and gentlemen. Good for TNA. Hope it helps them with how their TV shows production. Yeah, exactly. I hope it does. One of the most boring rumbles I've ever witnessed. You and me both, Hellfire. Oh my God, I got a big crush on Candice Michelle. Me too. Oh man, I could sing that theme song all day, man. And how she used to move around like, okay, okay, okay. Now let me stop being a fanboy and But anyway, general manager out. The general manager we're talking about is Ava. NXT general manager and Evolve general manager. People are wondering who the next general manager will be. Personally, I believe that they are going to go with the assistant general manager, Robert Stone, to be the new general manager for both NXT and Evolve, just like they did with Ava. However, there have been rumors going around, or actually not rumors, I believe it was on Instagram that Shayna Baszler basically threw her name in the hat for consideration as NXT's general manager. So we'll see. But I do believe that it will be Robert Stone who takes over. So that is the bad news for WWE. Now let's get to the bad news for, or excuse me, actually, no. We got some more bad news for WWE. Triple H is Triple F. Uh, it has to be Robert Stone. That's what I'm thinking. Uh, but anyway, Triple H is Triple F. What I mean by that, well, use your imagination. Because what were the fans chanting besides "We want Vince" during the post show at Triple H? And there you can make your determination as to what that F stands for. Now, here's the reason why I'm saying this. I don't know what they are planning here as far as Triple H is concerned. This is the second time in a row that he has flopped on producing a good pay-per-view. And not to mention the fact these are the Saudis. And if the Saudis don't like the show, you're out. So, do you think that Triple H will soon be out of a job? Or do you think that WWE just does not care who runs their show? We got 3 comments here. Hang on. Okay, I see Clark Connor is going to sign with AEW. You see that script? I don't watch NJPW myself. I sure don't. But good on him. Clark Connors was on AEW here before, so that's not surprising to me. Failure, fraud, flopper. Okay, that's good. Anyway, that's because Triple H is the king of Sesame Street. Okay, I got you. Did you like the Royal Rumble? Heard people saying worst ever Rumble. Laugh out loud. Clearly, nobody watched 2015's Rumble when Roman was booed out of the building and The Rock there. 2015. Remember that was awful. Yeah, but we're talking about current day, and in current day, Triple H is batting a total goose egg. So I have no idea what's going on here, what they're planning on doing, because they got to do something. Will Ollie, so the exact same song and dance? Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, fraud, failure, fool. I mean, he thinks by ignoring the fans that his job is safe. I got news for you. In the wrestling world, the wrestling fans are king. If you do not have wrestling fans, you do not have a wrestling show. So I like the Rumble. Cool surprises. La Parka, Kiana James looked good. Lola Vice looked good. Uh, La Parka was a surprise. Yeah, sure. Um, Kiana James was not a surprise at all. I figured she would be in there, and Lola Vice too. There was only one surprise that I knew about, or that I didn't know about, and that was Brie Bella. And who wants Brie mode back? Um, it's not same because 99% of IWC thought Braun was winning the Rumble. I didn't see one person apart from me pick Roman. Actually, Mitch picked Roman. I was so mad because my pick, Braun Breaker, uh, was the first one eliminated. So, but be that as it may, congratulations to Mitch. He is an awesome guy. Um, yeah, we got 38 subs. How about that? How about that? Um, this partnership with Hardcore Sports Network is really paying off. We had over 100 views between my channel and the Hardcore Sports Network for the Rumble. So thank you very much for all your support. Oh yeah. That's another thing. I forgot to put that in the news. Adam Pearce. People are saying for some reason that Adam Pearce is the one behind the mask. Maybe, I don't know. Uh, you will soon get hundreds of subs again. Just keep going, Strips. Cool lives. Yeah. Amen. Thank you very much. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Seth Rollins. But some people in the IWC are thinking Adam Pearce, and I don't know why. But it does fit the storyline if they want to go that route. Um, who do every mystery attacker? Why do every mystery attacker have to wear all black? If it were me, I'd wear all green. Okay. Well, you want to be Mr. Iguana? Uh, which, by the way, we had a really fun match on AAA regarding Mr. Iguana being a special referee with two ladies, and I don't know what that Spanish ring announcer said when he was announcing Lola Vice, but I could swear that he said the mommy in my jammies, Lola Vice. I swear that's what he said. Anybody that speaks Spanish and please let me know what he said. I, I heard these names behind the mask: Finn Balor, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Grayson Waller, Seth, Adam Pearce. Yeah, all that. Um, I've got Logan Paul being the attacker. Interesting. Okay. Might be Logan Paul or Finn Balor. These names are IWC live extremes people think it is. Yeah, people are gonna think all the time that you know, uh, do not let it be Jake Paul. Amen, Patrick. Amen. That is the comment of the night. Do not let it be Jake Paul. My God. And Hellfire's laughing about that. Um, who you think it is? You haven't said. Uh, like I said, I was believing that it was going to be Seth Rollins returning from injury, but um, everybody around me is thinking Adam Pearce, and I mean, it fits the storyline of him being fed up with Paul Heyman, but you know, and he is a former wrestler, so uh, but if if that were the case, then we would not only need a new NXT general manager, we would need a new Raw general manager because he can't be wrestling and be general manager at the same time. So anyway, but maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're gonna go for a total overhaul and let Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce wrestle, and um, you know, have new general managers all around. Okay, Seth or Adam Pearce. Hey, Adam Pearce would be funny if it was him. Yeah, well, if Braun Breaker wasn't the one to win the Rumble, Roman was my second choice, Hellfire says. Um, I seriously think that was a fumble. There's no way you can make me believe that Roman Reigns needed the uh, needed the Rumble. And let's talk about the ladies for a minute. Liv Morgan again. You can't. I mean, why can't they have somebody new? Um, so I don't know. I don't understand this Rumble. Um, I really wish they would give somebody new a chance. Um, tell that to the Young Bucks. Well, yeah, AEW's got that problem too, but we're talking about WWE right now. As a matter of fact, we're fixing to talk about AEW. Um, I better hurry here. Roman winning the Rumble proved that WWE doesn't trust the new stars to take that spot. That's true. We had Roman shoved down our throats for so long, and now we're having Roman shoved down our throats again. Um, anyway, I'm going for the care to win tonight because Triple H being safe and no shocks, and not sure why a lot of people don't like Liv winning. She's great. She's great, but I mean, how many damn times she gonna win a Rumble? I mean, she's already won a Rumble. She don't need another Rumble. So anyway, and as far as Stephanie McCare winning tonight, Stephanie is my woman. Okay? Don't mess with my woman. She is my fantasy wife. Man, she can devil's kiss me all the time. But anyway. Now let's talk about AEW's feelings. AEW top executive quits. Yes, yes, a top executive from AEW has quit the company. Don't know where he's going. Don't know why he quit. But his name is Nick Sobek. He is the vice president, or was the vice president of business operations within AEW. Um, okay, the care winning, then Liv versus the care, then Raquel and Liv feud for the title. That's my favorite booking. Okay. Liv Morgan never won a Rumble. That was Charlotte. Oh, she never won? Well, I apologize then. And Charlotte won twice. Exactly. I don't like you know these double winners. Um, and that's the reason why I didn't want Roman Reigns to win. AEW Women's Tag Team match on Collision was awful booking, while 5 heels beat up 3 baby faces. Yeah. Um, I watched the highlights, really. So I'm not exactly privy to what you're talking about, but Liv never won. She said on the Rumble after the show, she always last 2, but never won. Ah, okay, gotcha. So anyway, Nick Sobek quits. I kind of wondered. I think it would be funny if Nick Sobek went over to WWE just for the heck of it. I do know that uh, TKO's chief operating officer is Mark Shapiro. However, WWE, even though TKO is their parent company, WWE is still its own independent company. So, they may be looking for a chief operating officer, and if they are, that would be a perfect fit there, Nick Sobek, for the WWE. Liv Morgan became a runner-up twice, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I was thinking that Liv Morgan won twice. But anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of these stories? Okay, Bane, Penelope Ford, Teclis, that's right, that's right. The Triangle of Madness versus Bane, Penelope, and I can't remember the other one. Probably Marina Shafir, but anyway, yeah, but I do remember that. Um, oh yeah. It wasn't okay. Bane and Penelope and the Triangle of Madness beat up Harley Cameron. It was Harley Cameron and the Babes of Wrath, the Cosmic Babes of Wrath, from what I've heard. The team name is with Chris Statlander, and that was it was Triangle of Madness versus the Cosmic Babes of Wrath. Uh, so, but then Bane and Penelope came out and attacked. I remember that. So, yeah, thank you for the report, Raleigh. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but wrestling these days sucks. WWE needs to step up and give the fans what they want and stop thinking they know everything. Um, will you be live for Raw? No, I will not, Hellfire. I will be with Mitch and the gang in their stream for the Hardcore Sports Network. Please go subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network, and you'll see me over there in that chat. So, be that as it may, that's all I've got for today. So, anybody got any final thoughts? Let's see. Oh, and everyone on X wants Megan Bain as champion. Laugh out loud. No, in my opinion. Megan Bain has not deserved anything yet. She just got there. They're not going to do that, unfortunately, because they're more worried about how much money they can get for their shows. That's the problem. That is the major problem. The major problem is people are still buying the tickets. But I guarantee you, you stop listening to the wrestling fans, eventually the wrestling fans are going to stop coming to your shows. That's the reason why the Saudis showed you just how displeased they were with the ticket prices. Most people stayed at home because the ticket prices were so damn high. So, anyway, because I don't want to go overtime and I don't want to step on Mitch's toes, I am going to go ahead and let y'all get out of here. So, I am saying, enjoy your wrestling and always put the Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network first. I will see you later, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.